The primary reason that we use immediate processing is that the number of decisions involved in understanding even a single sentence can be quite large and thus can overload our cognitive resources. Suppose we heard sentence number 1. John bought the flower for Susan. This sentence is syntactically ambiguous. It might mean that John bought the flower to give to Susan, or that John bought a flower as a favor for Susan, who intended to give it to another person. This ambiguity is encountered when we hear the word for. Suppose further that we kept in mind both the meanings of the sentence, but then flower has more than one interpretation also. It could mean flower or flower. Remember that the sentence was heard. Suppose we take a wait-and-see approach and wait for further information before deciding which interpretation to use. Such an approach has a major disadvantage. However, if we retain 2 or more interpretations of each of the several choice points, we would rapidly overwhelm our working memory. Although immediacy of processing reduces memory load, it may lead to errors in parsing. For example, consider sentence fragment number 2. The florist sent the flowers. Where might be this sentence going? At this point, it looks like a simple declarative sentence in which the florist is the subject and sent the flowers is the main verb phrase. But suppose it continues as indicated in sentence number 3. Was very pleased. Although it at first appears to be ungrammatical, in fact, this is a grammatical sentence with an embedded relative clause, a clause that modifies a noun. One of the reasons that the sentence is difficult to comprehend is that the embedded clause is a reduced relative clause. It is not signaled with a relative pronoun, as in sentence number 4. The florist who was sent the flowers was very pleased. Another reason is that declarative sentences are more familiar than relative clauses, so we are more likely to place our bets on that outcome. If we took a wait-and-see approach, we would not be surprised by that continuation in sentence number 3. But we are surprised so that it appears that we immediately interpret the fragment in sentence number 2.